On today's spot, we're having a look at the HalloweenForevermore.com wax warmers. The wax warmers, I'll put the link down below if you guys are interested in picking these up for yourself. They retail, or on the website, they are $29.99 a piece. I did pick up the Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy to show you the different selections that they have available over there. So we're going to have a look at all four of these, and I'll show you how they work. Essentially what they are, though, is they're wax warming candles. And I really shouldn't even use the term candle, because it's really not a candle. What you're essentially doing with these is that the lids come off on all of these. There's a warming tray at the top here that melts the wax that's going to sit at the top there. So it avoids the problems of having fires and some of the other risks that are involved along with using candles, and you still get the scent of the scented waxes available as well. Speaking of available as well, I also picked up the Monster Melts Series 1 Graveyard Gang Assorted Wax, which consists of a Boneyard Blend, Rising Spirits, and Bloody Shot of Berry. It says, haunt your favorite wax warmers with these monstrous melts. Create a spine-chilling aura of pleasing fragrance at the witch's hour or any time of the day. Contents include 6 wax melts and 3 fragrances. And as you can see, you get 2 of each scent. So before we do that, again, we're going to have a look at these. And they're fun. Probably something I could have done at Halloween, but I can tell you, though, looking at these now, these are something that's going to be making Halloween appearances every single year. They each come with a plug, so you just simply plug them in, and then you can switch them on to start melting the wax that's going to be housed at the top. So let's look at these individually first, and then I'll show you how they work. We have the Frankenstein's monster. These are suggested, of course, designs of the characters. Not quite looking like Frankenstein, but again, close enough proximity to it that you know it's Frankenstein. Nice paint on them as well. They feel like they could be porcelain. I'm looking on the underside right here. Does not say the material, but I feel like it could be like a porcelain grade. And then you've got some feet on the underside there to prevent scratching. So there is the Frankenstein's monster. We'll put him right over there. Also picked up the Wolfman. And again, these are $29.99 on their website. Again, all have that removable lid as well, and the warming tray at the top there also. Wolfman has some nice coloring to him with the browns and the tanned, almost orange. Well, I guess it's more an orange color than a tan color. Piercing eyes as well on the Wolfman. One of my personal favorites is the Dracula. Try not to get the Mummy to crush his cord. Yeah, the Dracula looks very nice. Almost more of a paler complexion as well. They have actually a good range of, good selection over there as well of different wax warmers. Nice size to them as well. And last but certainly not least, at least of the ones that I picked up, get the cord out of the way there. The last one I picked up also was the Mummy, and I like the look of the Mummy too. Big fan of Universal monsters, so anytime Spot can get some decorations going for Halloween, even though we're not into the year of, we're not even close to Halloween yet. It's the beginning of 2017, but you know what? I thought showcase these things now. You guys can see some of the things that you can pick up now for displaying on Halloween. Also at HalloweenForevermore.com, there's free shipping over $75, so I got free shipping on all of these. Or I should say, you can use a promo code of 25% off shipping right now at checkout for any item. You get 25% off. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna open this up. I think I actually might need scissors, or maybe I can just pry this open. Oh, I can just pry these open. Okay, good. I'm only gonna melt these on one of them. Maybe I'll move Frankenstein's monster and the Wolfman out of the way, and I'll move the Mummy out of the way. We're going to try this on Dracula and see how it works. Just taking a quick smell of these. They have actually a rather pleasing smell. Now, generally, I'm not somebody that likes the potpourri or the kind of sickly smelling soaps. Like, kind of has that old lavender smell and stuff to it. Not a fan of that. But these are actually quite pleasing. I think my favorite might be, well, they all actually have really good smells to them. I'm gonna, I think, try though the pumpkin. I'm just gonna pop this out like that. And the pumpkin is Rising Spirits. I'm gonna just give it a smell. Oh, that has a nice smell to it. Now it is a wax material, so the idea is you're just gonna put it onto the melting head portion of the wax warmers. Basically what you do is you put the scented wax onto the ceramic bowl. It is, oh, okay, I'm reading the directions here. Ceramic bowl, then turn on the switch, the scent will emit from the scented wax. By the way, how you can clean these, it says never submerge any of the units in water for obvious reasons, as you got the cords attached to them. When clean outside surface, use a soft cloth and warm soapy water, and do not use abrasive cleaners, which makes some sense as well. So we have the wax in place. All I have to do now is just plug this in. And what I think I might do though is, because my plug is over here, I'm just going to take a quick break. I'm going to plug this in and then we're going to give it a try. It's been about a minute or so, and I haven't noticed that the wax has melted in any way, shape, or form, but I do already notice that the smell is starting to permeate out from the wax itself. And I guess it is right. I mean, it's a wax warmer. It's not a wax melter. So if I take this off, for example, and I put my hand on it, it's warm, but it's not hot. It's a very slow building heat. And I would think even the heat itself would stay relatively low, because the idea is you don't want to be melting the wax in its entirety. You want to be slowly warming through the wax so that the smell permeates out from the top. Also, too, when I initially plugged this in, I wasn't sure how to know whether it was on or not, because it only gave an arrow, a little curved arrow, showing to switch it. I mean, you could indefinitely continue to switch it and not know when it's on, but if you look closely, there is, right at the top there, it says on, and it says off. You can almost not quite make it out, but that's one way, that's the only way I should say, that you can tell that it is currently on. Now it's again been about a little over a minute or so. I smell the wax. Again, if you look at the top though, the wax hasn't really melted that much. I can feel though on the underside, yeah, this is currently warm. Not hot, not scalding, but warm. So that this is something that you could have over the course of a night. Essentially put one wax bit in there, and then over the course of the night you would just have the same wax continuing to warm through, and again emitting its smell. Judging also by the size of the wax that I put into the top here, I would think one bit of wax or one wax piece should last you a very long time. You could run this over the course of an afternoon or night and not need to switch this out. And I'm guessing when you're also finished for the night, you could either leave it into the top or probably put it back into its container until you need it again. Since Spot has plugged this in, it's been about 15 minutes or so, and despite the fact that the wax has melted very, very slightly, already this entire room is permeating with the smell. And I've been trying to find a way to describe it. I think it's a close proximity to something like a citrus cinnamon. That does smell good. I know it smells quite good. Yes, even though it's not quite Halloween, we have to wait several months before it's now Halloween in October 2017. Certainly, guys, if you are interested in displaying some really cool monster wax warmers, you can head over to the folks over at HalloweenForevermore.com and either pick up the ones that we looked at here on this channel, or they also have a ton of other ones to choose from as well. Think they only carry candles? Well, they actually carry other things as well, including some pretty cool statues as well. Head over to www.HalloweenForevermore.com and check out their selection. Not quite a collectible spot, but a spot nonetheless. Today we were having a look at the Halloween Forevermore. We were looking at the assortment of wax warmers. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos. That's true. More videos are heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.